Good afternoon, late afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. I have a feeling my phone's going to ring. Yeah, okay, hold on. We're having technical difficulties here, ladies and gentlemen. That was my brother. See, I use the bench for the gig, and so then when I do this, it seems like I'm too tall. I'll do this. Anyhow, I just wanted to get with you as I do after the live gigs. I just was lying down for a little bit and let you know who came and talk about the loungers of the week. Before I do that, though, Smitty, if you're watching this, we are going to try to contact you right after the gig. Blainey took me downtown, excuse me, and then I took a little rest. I got a little chilly. Oh my God, will this ever end, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, hold on. Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. Now I lit up during that phone call, and I got, okay, it's out. Lounging, let's start again. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Good afternoon, whatever it is I say. Here to get with you about the loungers of the week and why. But before I do that, I wanted to thank everybody for coming to the live gig today. And especially because I wasn't, you know, this might sound like a flimsy excuse or whatever, but I'm usually pretty good at catching, you know, the comments as they go by and like in terms of who's answering the questions. But the last few times, I swear to you, well, as far as I know, people will answer and I won't see it during the live gig. But then, like, I'll like, say that Nicholas gets it right, Benny, and Watcher. I will totally not see Nicholas, but I will acknowledge Watcher and whoever I just said, Benny. And I know like, that shouldn't be happening, so I really do think there was an issue. But after the live gig, everybody's comments came up okay. So I just want to thank everybody for bearing with me in terms of, you know, saying who all got the answer right. I mean, there was times that on the replay, like somebody came in with it right away and it didn't show up here. And I was thinking, oh, no one's going to get it or whatever. And then finally someone came in with it. It's just confusing. So I just appreciate it. Thank you. I do try to read off who all got the answer right. Sometimes I can't because I'm moving on to the next question. I'm looking down and people are answering. So it's a little hard to juggle on my end. But I'm usually fairly good at it. I don't think I'm too terribly hideous. So that's why I do think there was an issue with the live gig compared to the playback. That's what I'm trying to say in 1,000 words or less. Okay. Smitty, my brother now has your phone number, and he will be telephoning you if you're seeing this. Here's who all came to the live gig, and then I'll name the loungers and why. Now I'm going to name the loungers and why first. That's not one. That's, well, I didn't save the piece of paper about my brother. My brother Blaine is a lounger in Benniloco. They're both loungers of the week. The reason why Blainey is because he was here visiting. It'd be kind of rude to not make him the lounger of the week. But in all seriousness, he's been very supportive of me, really with everything I do. He always says he's my #1 fan and all that stuff. And not just with this, but I mean with things I do in life. And he encourages me to do better and to do more and all that jazz. And so he is a lounger. Benny is a lounger, and I jotted down why. I could not do this show without her help. Really, she's super helpful with it, and sometimes if I'm having an issue or maybe not reading something the right way, she'll, you know, explain to me what's really going on. She's just a helpful person in general. She's an outside of the box thinker, and she has also been very instrumental in terms of growing the channel, the one under Lisa Hauserman, and this one actually. So, let's see, she's helping me when there are issues, outside of the box thinker, a person who really does care about humanity, and that's why Benny is a lounger. And of course my brother cares about humanity as well. I mean, he does things privately and doesn't really brag about it, but for example, usually on the holidays he is at a soup kitchen helping out. So, he never went on about it or told us about it. I think somehow Mother found out, and then she told me, and of course I told everybody. I wrote about it in my column. I'm kidding. I did not. I might have. I don't know. So, it was nice to have Blainey there, and thank you for the warm welcome of my brother. And yes, we do look a lot alike. It's a curse, and we don't even have our health. No, I'm kidding, we do. Okay, Piano Man, Batty, Smitty, Nicholas, One Stoner, Two Cats, Benniloco, Older Hippie Chick, Watcher, Jake, Perth Observer, Basil, Rand, Kathleen, Shelley, Baked Alaskan, Denise, Jovan, Buddy Bates, Ruby, SG Grandma, D, and Perry Art. I got 2 new subscribers out of the deal. Thank you so much, and I do hope you go to the main channel of me, which is just my name, Lisa Hauserman. And please join over there. I'm really trying to grow that one. Let's see. I will be mailing out the stuff because Baked Alaskan sent me her mailing address. Denise's stuff is ready to go. Give me this week to get that done. It's going to be a very busy week. Tomorrow I have to cover a meeting. Yeah, tomorrow I cover a meeting. Then Tuesday I might have to go to a meeting of the township supervisors to make a complaint about the stormwater management that is not in effect at the new development up the road. Could be leading to our floating down the river and having to build an ark every week for our own yards. My yard has never maintained dampness this much. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So I might have to do that. I wrote to the secretary up there to ask her, do I need to come in person or not? Because it's normally a day where I start to sell my advertising. Then Wednesday is the big night, Wednesday night, when all of us go down to that borough council meeting and just see what on earth is unfolding about that parking and some of the other shenanigans with this, certain things going on in this town, I'll just say. Bernadette, she's out of control. Maybe I'll hold her up. She's a little too playful, but I might try. So anyhow, that's it. Thank you. Thank you for understanding that I really do try to read everybody. And sometimes I know your comments don't show up, and other times they do, and I just blow through them. I don't see them. So thank you very much for that. Hold on, I'm going to see about grabbing her. Here we are. Show them your bandana, sweetheart. Yes, everybody makes fun of the bandanas, but at least if she were to get away from my careful eye out in the yard, and she were to dart onto that busy road, there's a chance she might be seen a little bit better with this red hot chili peppers on her. I love her so. She's my little dog. Oh, look. That's Bernadette, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that's all. I love you so. Thank you for everything. Hopefully Blainey will be back to visit more, but he really wants me to go to New Mexico and visit. I can work from anywhere, really. So if I show up on your doorstep, don't be alarmed. I will have work to do. Other than cover meetings, but I can, arrange it when I get off to go. That'd be fun to go live from there. Total fun. Okay, that's all. Love you. Bye.